Hello and welcome everybody, I'm the Lion of Gilan and we are back here in Crusader Kings 2, the historical immersion project. Hysterical, I keep saying hysterical, I swear to god. We are Kaiser Delphius, the Lion of Gilan of the Messalian Kaisertuni, and we have had a very defensive episode. Everybody was just like, hey, let me grab some land, and none of them actually grabbed any land. That is exactly how that is supposed to go, but now we're going to turn it around on them. You know, Kaiser Delphius, and I've kind of brought this up in the last episode, he keeps his distance from the clergy, because he would like to achieve perfection, even though he knows he can't. He would like to achieve it, you know, all on his own. He respects the clergy. He will never disrespect them, but what he will do is always try to have everything that he achieves in life be his own, you know, kind of on his own terms. I don't know, by the way, what this is all about. I guess when we conquered you, you probably had somebody of your family over here, and all of a sudden you inherited that. You know what? Fair enough. What can I say about that? Not really a lot. That is all I can tell you. I'm just gonna ignore that for the time being. I think that's the most, you know, that's the healthiest approach, kind of. What we're gonna do this episode is we're going to immediately turn it around and act as though this was a single campaign. Now check this out. What I mean when I say this is essentially we're gonna dissolve all of you fellas. I'm gonna keep on the mercenaries, and then we are immediately going to turn around and declare our war against the good old Al-Hushaini. We're gonna go for Kinazrin, because that is what borders Antioch, and that is what I know you're sure of this as well, what we definitely need to conquer. I mean, Antioch, that would be the dream, right? To be the Lion of Gilan, the one man that unified the faith and that made it so that nothing anymore stood in the way of Messalianism, of praying, of keeping it together, of making it so that people go to heaven. You know, that is at least an achievement that he can stand for. At that point, he might even be willing to accept that others have to pray for him so that he is free. He wants to achieve freedom for everyone. Everyone but those people that pray for him. You know, it's just, it's tough for him to kind of go with this, you know, and just accept that other people have to sacrifice themselves for him. You know, he doesn't like it. Doesn't like it a single bit. Now, let's take this out. I could even see this go without a single fight, really. Doesn't look like they're gonna send much in terms of opposition to us here. At least I would be surprised if they did. Take everyone prisoner every damn time. Always take them prisoner. All of you go over there, thank you very much. And as I've said, this is kind of just a continuation. I know in CK2 you have to start your own war if you want to actually grab land. You can't, like in EU, you know, just turn it around and suddenly you take the land even though they attacked you. But let's treat this as though it was a single operation in the West. He's going to go in there and he's going to clean up. That is what he does. And his favorite toy is missing. You know, I like my grandson, but he lacks discipline. I think that is pretty clear. You know, timid, brooding, and he might become fuzzy, patient, greedy, or paranoid. I can't. No, I'm not going to fight it. You better just become normal. And he didn't like it. You know, hey, learn discipline. That's all I have to say. That is exactly everything I have to say. What we're going to do here, by the way, is we're going to split real quick. Before we actually commit to that, show me just, 2.2k troops. I mean, they are done for. They got embarrassed by us. Oh, and here we go. The unmoving sea. Albrecht claimed that the tides of the Mediterranean Sea would split open at the arrival of his army, allowing his warriors to cross unscathed and march all the way to the Holy Land. Unfortunately, the Lord did not fulfill the promise made to the young Crusader, and now the large force of peasants and children languishes in Genoa, looking for a way to travel to Asia. Some of the less determined members of the Crusade have already lost their faith, but Albrecht remains strong in his conviction, persuading new, hopeless recruits every day. They are still in time to return home. Well. I wonder how that is going to turn out. A children's crusade, huh? You don't see it that early, usually. Oh, and I can't say yes to this. My daughter. I wish I had somebody that I could marry you to, you know that? Somebody. The issue is I don't. I straight up don't have anybody. Maybe him. You know what? I'm gonna marry you to Ovzana. Yeah, that's okay. Fairly far in terms of... These two should already be betrothed, and indeed they are. And I think that is about as lucky as I get. Everybody else appears to be a woman. It keeps happening. We just keep getting women. No, I gotta reject this. I can't marry her to anybody. Because what would happen? and he knows this, and he doesn't want to create more, you know, doom than he has to, if he marries one of his blood to Croatians, and the Croatians are Catholic, nobody will pray both for the person that we just married off or their children, but their children will have the curse of our blood. So he will not be responsible for, you know, creating a marriage that makes it so that our blood makes its way into the world. The AI might do it. You know, like the AI if we didn't play him right now, but I don't want to do it with him. I don't think that is adequate. I don't think he wants to curse more people than he has to. And it is a curse. I mean, think about it. He regrets, you know, being one of those people that carry this burden. Although, of course, he also thinks, I'm certain, that he is the best to carry this burden if you think about it. Oh, you surrender. Easy, alright. Whether by word or by sword, obviously, you must surrender. Right, okay. And you have another damn daughter. I swear, these daughters never stop. They never stop. But you know what? I'll be kind, Prince Vahag. I shall give you... Do I have the duchy yet? I don't think I do. Yunt of Kinazrin, that should be the one. Alright, perfect. I'm going to hand this over as it is to my son. Excuse you? Excuse you? That is preposterous. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, you're not involved in this. Good. You better not be involved in this. Ridiculous. Abduct Kaiser Adelphius? Good. This is what you get. And you know what? I will bring come on. He tried to abduct me. Are you crazy? Man, my vassals are not okay. What do you want? Kill Princess Anna. Really? Okay, he has fled and this was usurped by him. That's okay. I'm also okay with the claim that he tries to fabricate there. Oh man, I just had to smoke some people out there. I swear to God. And son, you better stop this nonsense. Did I create this title after all? I did. At least I believe I did. Yeah, let's give you this. And there you go. Wonderful. Now, I was thinking, and I'm going to dissolve the Holy Order here because we do truly not need it for this. But I was thinking, the Byzantines are very, very weak. It doesn't have the trait Strong Basileus, and they are, you know, having a rebellion. If we are even active in the west right now, why not grab Antioch? You know, there's a good chance that I might find... Oh, look at you, Anna and Hypatios. Yeah, what about you? You have a weak claim. Can I do this because they are in a rebellion? Wait a minute, what is the requirement? Current title holder does not blah blah title claim it is second or third in line to inherit. Show me Antiochus, please. It's a woman, so we can press any weak claim. It is perfectly possible. What we're going to do here, and this is going to be very, very easy. Are you already married, huh? Oh, you are not married. I will invite you to my court. And I will do what must be done. I will convert you. And then I will marry you. In a matrilineal marriage. There you go. And just like that, we can now push the claim of somebody that will be a part of this family for the time being. So there's no real issue there. But we do have to give him some land before we do anything else. I think we're just going to give you Bjnunik. I wish I could... Ah, I should have saved one of these counties. But you know what? That's my bad. I don't want to take anything away from my son. He deserves all of this land. That is perfectly reasonable, I think. Now let's push the claim for the entire duchy. Claim Antiochus. There you go. And in we go. Alright, wonderful. Let's get all of those fellas. And then let's deal with you. Who are you? Are you the rebellion? Oh no, that's Antioch, huh? Fascinating. Alright, let's take them down. Let them have their fun. Look, it's war. And we're not gonna do this to Antioch, but to the common, you know, thing, sure, why wouldn't I? 14,000! Alright, wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. We might have to take out Alonia. I absolutely did not assume them to have this crazy amount of troops. What about the enemy? What's your troop count? 19,000. I just need them to clash once. That's all that I need. And they're far away. You know what? I'm not gonna recruit anything right now. Constantinopolis. Alright, they are going east, which is worrying. I just hope that they're gonna have a fight. Oh, you would like to join me? Yes, absolutely. Oh, he's coming. Oh, he coming. Is he coming? I don't think he's coming for us. Like, looking at this, right? It doesn't Doesn't look like he is actually coming for us. Oh, he's totally coming for us. Okay, you know what? Get out of here. Now I'm scared. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna hire, let's say these two. It's another 9k, very solid addition there. And I think they're gonna be too late until you arrive. Kaiserea, Lucandos. Yeah, they're like right around the corner at this point. You know what? Just let this go for a second here. Yeah, there they are. That's what I thought. You can wait right here. I think that's solid ground to wait on. I do not need to obligate. What is this? County of Partav. Alright, that's not me, so you know what? I shall respect it. Or at least tolerate it. Let's go for a huge loan here. You know, sometimes you need a loan. You know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And he just, like, sieged it and then runs away. Very nice. Alright, I'm gonna bring the hordes over there. We got enough money now. If they come for us, we can deal with that. Prince Vahag expresses his wish to have a seat on the council. Should I stack the council with my children? With my family? And why are you seducing people anyway? Stop that immediately. Sorry, I don't think we need him. I mean, you know, what I will tell him, and I'm not gonna go to him and like, oh my son, we don't need you. No. I'm gonna tell him, hey, this land is new, this land is fresh. You need to really, really take a long look at it and take care of it. We can't use you in Iraq if your land is not, you know, peaceful. Oh, the coast of Achaia. After having finally managed to book a passage through the Mediterranean Sea in order to reach the Holy Land, the Children's Crusade has been forced to an unfortunate detour to Greece after the ships crashed on the coast of Achaia after a terrible storm. Reports from the army are scant, although there are rumors saying that many have started to doubt Albrecht's leadership. And yet, this unlikely horde of youths and peasants is still marching on towards Jerusalem. Perhaps the Lord does not wish them to reach the Holy Land. I could totally kidnap him. Hey, buddy. Oh, can't give you a betrothal, is this true? It appears to be true. Fair. Honestly, that definitely would be abuse of something. Wouldn't be right. Oh, there's a rebellion all over the place. What I mean by that is, let's just smoke him out. In the middle of battle, I catch sight of a boy wearing the same colors as I am. Just have time to notice the fierce expression on his face when he is struck down. I feel a pang of guilt, realizing how much he reminded me of my son Symeon. We must remember to tend to our wounded. I think so, you know. He's depressed with life because he knows that he is helpless. He can't do anything. So seeing others suffer because he made them, you know, commit whatever they are doing, I don't know how he would feel about that. Probably not too good, I'll be honest with you. Would probably not feel too good about... Oh, come on, really? Thank you. Alright, time to go south again. There you are. I have been itching for a fight. Let's do it. 162. That's crazy. I hope he did not hurt himself. Alright, somebody else jumped in. That's fair. Well, they do that sometimes. I've seen it before. Alright, let's take him out here. And you have converted the majority. Thank you. Appreciate it a great deal. And did I already... I think I already instituted revoke religious titles, right? Yes. Perfect. Alright, that's ideal. That's the way it is indeed supposed to be. Oh, can I? Not really. I'm gonna send you over here again to take care of this rebellion once and for all. And then we shall call it a day. The rebellion is over, of course, you know. Very, very easy. I mean, have you seen me? Don't get any ideas. Alright, let's take him out. Let's take out whatever remains of the Byzantines here in Antioch. They're not sieging any of ours, which is interesting. We're at 80% already. We're definitely... The war's practically over. We haven't actually fought them. We just evaded them once. Now, the thing is, if I don't actually go and, you know, harass Antioch, I would be okay with this. I'll be... Oh. What just happened? But what? 99%. Will not accept my offer. Why are we sieging this in the name of these fellas? That's not okay. Alright, I know what we need to do. Let's just go down here. Let's take care of one another. The children at Nicaea. Despite all adversities and many attempts to undermine his divinely inspired leadership, Albrecht has been able to march his army all the way to Nicaea. With the Holy Land finally within reach, the Crusaders' resolve has been strengthened. Their leader is certain that the infidels will not dare to raise their arms against them once they realize the holy mandate, and instead will open the doors of Jerusalem at their very arrival. How are they still going? You know, it's interesting. I think Adelphius actually would have a fairly positive impression of this kid. Not necessarily because of his religious goals. You know, this kid is obviously Catholic, so he doesn't see the truth behind the demiurge's, you know, kind of creations. But at the same time, it is quite impressive what that kid has done when it comes to, you know, marching down there, gathering all those people following him and making it very, very clear who is the master. Or, you know, who is favored by God, or at least he thinks, you know, exactly this way, I would assume, at the very least. Yeah, my worry is, he definitely needs to revoke some titles here, so that we can actually take a look at Antioch being truly of our religion. Right now, it is not of our religion, I can tell you that much, and I'm going to repay this large loan. Alright, but yeah, you know, I think generally, Adelphius would be fairly impressed. He would say, hey, young man, you have achieved so much, all with only your faith and your confidence. And by the way, we're not even going to lose this now because of the sea connection there. Our borders, by the way, right now are hideous. Like, we need to clean all this stuff up. We need to go a bit further in here, and then I would be happy with those borders. Maybe, like, take hymns over there. But, you know, that is something for the future. Right now, I don't know. We're fairly close to Nicaea. Nicaea is right over... God, where was it? I swear it was somewhere here, right? Is it just Nicomedia? It's not Nicaea, right? Am I crazy? It might be. I think I'm actually going insane. Wait a minute. Nicaea. Empire of Nicaea. So, yeah, I know this region is Nicaea, but I think Nicaea is, like, right here, right? Is it Nicomedia, actually? You know, don't even think about me not knowing that. I should know about it. I did a Latin Empire series. Come on, man. But I don't. I'll be honest with you. Alright, you want to marry? Sure. Get out of my country. Kill some random woman. Don't really care for that woman, I will admit. But even then, don't do that. Don't bother me with it. And never talk to me about it again. Alright, let's make some money so we can actually repay this large loan of 400 bucks. And I think, while we are at peace, he will try again to achieve perfection. Messalians believe everyone is born with demons inside them, and those demons can only be expelled by intercession of the Holy Spirit, which can only be summoned with intense asceticism and prayer. It may take years to finally succeed, but you're ready to begin. Let's try it. You know, the thing is, if he were to succeed... Oh, interesting. Let's talk about that in a second. If he were to succeed, I think that he would be forced to closer interact with the, you know, Society of the Honorable Martyrs. That is exactly when that society will come in again. For the time being, we will see if he even succeeds. You know, so far, he has taken a step back. He's been a bit frustrated with needing their help, but he has respected them, because it was his mother's wish to have those people around. The ragtag army of Albrecht has reached Iraq. As if the parade of dirty peasants and screeching children hadn't already caused enough problems, their unlikely leader has requested an audience with me, claiming that I should provide troops and armaments for his holy quest. I will do much more than that, providing with as much help as you can afford to increase his chances of success. You know, I'll be real with you. I don't think this should give us zealous, because we are not of the same religion. But I do think there are two things at play here. Obviously, we're not of the same religion, but the other two things that, you know, kind of weigh it in the favor of helping him, at least in my opinion, are that he respects him. He looks at Albrecht and he says, you have come all this way on your own. You did this, and I respect that. And then the second part is that he, of course, realizes that the Al-Hushaini need to be broken. If they are broken, they will never bother us again. They will never ever rise up again and, you know, kind of be a danger to the Messalian Kaiserutini. And if you think about it, I mean, we just angered the Byzantines by grabbing Antioch. We just angered the Seljuks by, you know, striking against them over and over and over again. And I mean, I am still hungry for Kurdistan over here, or Kurdistan. So I think he sees him as a powerful tool and as a respectable personality. So, you know what? I will do much more than that. I will support you in every way that I can. And I can't betroth you, can I? Yeah, totally can't do it. Alright, well, fair enough. We should be able to do that later on. You want to take revenge on... I'm not backing that. Are you kidding me? I'm not concerning myself with nonsense like that. Going through the treasury to account for today's earning, it seems to me that the coffers seem to contain less than what we started out with today. Either someone is stealing my gold, or I must be going mad. When I catch the thieving little rat. Absolutely. And I will pay back interest for the time being. After a couple of days just spending some time doing things I love, hunting, reading, and visiting friends, life does not seem as grey as it did before. It's nice, you know, good on him. He has been a good emperor, a good, you know, Kaiser, if I may say so myself. So far, he has been very stable when it comes to domestic policies. You know, he has made it easier for women to rise up in the ranks. Made it so that we can clearly go against title revocation. I might even want to go for this one. But vassals appear to not like it. I don't know why. I would like my vassals to create their own kingdoms if they can, you know. But he has been very stable, and then his single campaign here in the west, after he defended everything that we owned, is just, you know, I think he's going to be in the history books not as great as Saint Anna. And by the way, I want to look something up. She started to rule over Hayk on 54, so she ruled for 42 years. That's a really, really good number. Damn, 42 years. I'm impressed by how stable she had it all, honestly. That's just not a single civil war, not even a single war now that we, you know, changed some of these laws. With the Crown Authority, for example. Nobody says anything. Everybody's just like, you know what? Good on you, buddy. Good on you. How does the court faction feel about us? Very neutral. Prosperity faction is friendly and friendly. So, if we get the court faction to like us just a bit more... Are you in my prison? No. Ah, feel so sorry for you. Oh, I wish that hadn't happened. How are you, by the way? Did you revoke? You didn't revoke any of those titles. You are pregnant. Excellent. Young Buran has finished the education and diplomacy. Turned out less well than I don't even know who you are. Let's be sincere about this. Let's try to get some ransom money here. Oh, that will make it much, much easier for us to actually go up and repay the loan. Which we without a doubt should be doing here. Gave birth to a stillborn little son. I feel sorry for them. You know, Anna went through the same thing. I mean, our kid vanished, but still. Canonically, she went through the same thing. I really need him. I'm telling you straight up, I need you to revoke his title. Why aren't you doing that? Why do you refuse to do this? No, my son was murdered on his orders. I will duel you. I will kill you. Let's fight. There you go. My opponent seems to be getting tired, his moves becoming slower. Strengthened by the cheers of the crowd, I sink my fury into his chest. The man groans, and it takes a while before my own heart stops pounding. Then he is still. This was what he deserved. I will also embrace the Antiochian school, by the way. It's the only school that you can embrace. To be quite honest with you. Take revenge. Why does everybody want to take revenge on that kid? I do wonder. Let's repay, not just now, there you go. Let's repay the large loan, and we are free of loans yet again. Absolutely wonderful. Very, very nice. Right, why? Oh, you didn't have any children, huh? I was about to say, they've ruled longer than I have been here. Just ran out of children. Fascinating. But you know what, I didn't run out of children. Let me check something here. So you got 2 sons. You will inherit this, which means that you will inherit nothing. Which means that I will... I mean, you know what? You're 0 years old. You know what? That's not a good choice. Not in core territory. I just misclicked. I wanted to know this. There's a Steam notification here right now that you can't see. Why is Florence playing Dota 2? Who plays Dota 2 in the year 2019? You know, that is a question that I have for you, and I don't think you got an answer. I don't think anybody does. I'm going to give you Maragay. There you go. And then we're gonna... But they're all so old. And also, they're all monks. Every single one of them is a damn monk. I'm gonna give you the other one, which should be Tabriz. And then I think I want to give you the actual duchy. There you go. Alright, wonderful. Let's take a look at the Spy Master. You're crazy. I don't really... You know, not really interested in that, I will admit. Alright, where's the Children's Crusade? Realized that to become a great fighter you would need to get in better shape. There's a great path in the nearby wood that would be excellent for running. Let's go. The Angels in Antioch. After receiving a vision of the Archangel Gabriel who helped him lead his army through the treacherous path leading to Outremer, the children of Albrecht have miraculously managed to reach Antioch, my city, before being spotted by the infidels. In spite of the boys' claim that the infidels would forsake the devil upon their very arrival without the need for a fight, the heathens occupying Jerusalem have begun mobilizing their army, ready and eager to slaughter the innocent souls marching against them. The world will soon see whether Albrecht was truly blessed by the Lord or if I was unwise to put my trust in this child. Albrecht will not fight this crusade alone. You know what? He won't. I will be there, and I am no longer patient. I hate waiting. Also, where are Albrecht troops? I have a bad... Yep, that's what I thought. I had a bad feeling that they would be up there, and lo and behold, they were from where he came from, not from where they actually should be. But let's go for Jerusalem. Can I... Wait a minute. Can I become a crusader this way? No way, right? That's not how that works, is it? I mean, like, that's not how that works, right? Let's just gather all the troops, and then let's make... Can we? I don't think we can, right? Will you? I'm riding on a single horse. Ah, I love that. That's a good joke. You know what? Let's do it. Do I need anybody that is on the council? I think we definitely want our brother Ashot. He's excellent in fighting. And we know it. Symeon is decent, but not excellent. There is a difference there. You know what? We're going to make this a family business. I'm going to lead, and then my sister wife... Dude, I was ready to say, if you are trying to kill me, there's no going back from here on out, okay? But she didn't. She is a good wife. A very excellent wife. Let's go over there. Take him out. You have prayed and fasted for months on end, but despite all your efforts, you're still haunted by the sins of the flesh. You're forced to give up in defeat. You know, I think in the next episode, he's going to have a word with the honorable martyrs, because he's desperate for salvation. You know, he's already 49. He's depressed again. Yeah, I think we will have to talk about that. We're not becoming crusaders. Alright, just, you know, good to know. Good to know. It doesn't work. I could probably, like, for just 1 second, convert to the, ooh, 12k. Ooh, 12k, and they coming. Ah, do I really take up a load? I mean, they do have 40k troops. They just have to walk here. Can I sell some of these? Alright, you know what? Let's take out a loan again. You know, what is it good for to be an emperor if you can't take out loans left and right? And you know who I'm hiring. You just know who I am hiring. I don't even care, honestly. They could straight up be the worst of the worst company, and I will still hire them. I accept paying ransom. Thank you very much. I appreciate it a great deal. Now, if they do come for me, I think we can probably handle even 12k with our 10k. Or, well, you know, roughly 10k. Let's do this war, by the way. I'm ready. I am absolutely ready. An Akaba. What is he doing? He's just gathering up his troops, I guess. Must be. I'm a bit concerned by my son Symeon. Eating so much as he does might not be good for his health. Just today I saw him struggling simply to get on his horse. Beast didn't look too well after the ride either. I don't think this is any of my business. Wait, what? Is it because I'm depressed? I'm not shy. Maybe because I'm Unkoth. I wonder. Rumors of a traitor. Very nice. Take everyone we found prisoner. My hope still is, to this very day, that we might be able to get, you know, the kid married to one of ours. That would be wonderful. That would be absolutely wonderful. By one way or another, we will punish the infidels for everything that they have done. Gonorrhea. Come on. That's just ridiculous. Oh, there they are. 7,000. And you know what? It's time. We can take them and we can destroy them. In the desert is where we fight. Oh, and they are interrupting us. Smart. Smart of them. Yeah, wow. I mean, you know, we're still gonna win easily, but that's okay. Oh, there you are. Let's fight you, my rival. I won and I imprisoned... Wait, what? Prince Ashot? Why did Prince Ashot imprison him? Excuse me? Well... Wait, who's sieging... Who's this? Can't see, but he's fighting multiple people. Oh, he's attacking... Oh, revoking Jericho. Well, I mean... Oh, by the way, I totally... Yes, I did. I totally forgot about the assassins. I did. I'm so sorry about that. We're gonna deal with them, okay? We are going to deal with them. Let me just finish this crusade. I think that would be a good end for this episode, because we then have a new power situation in the Near East. And that is what we're here for, isn't it? Come on, just revoke this title, I swear to God. We got the permission. Oh, I hate these events, they're boring. Of Zana, though, I remember her. She was brought up by her mother. I will support her, absolutely. Brought up by my mother and thinks I wouldn't support her. Come on, don't joke with me. This episode will be a bit longer than is common, but we are going to go through with it. Oh, there they are again. Oh, what are they? Where are you going? Oh, and we got a foot of a saint. Almost said food for some reason. Alright, take everyone we found prisoner, and now let's go north and beat them up. That's what I'm here for. Easiest money I've ever made. Yeah, they got no chance whatsoever. Fully annihilated, fully humiliated. No chance to resist anymore. I mean, even at this point... Oh, and the kid is almost here, but they're down to 6.33k troops. The kid is almost here. Absolutely wonderful. Let's pay the interest. Can't afford to pay more, really, at this moment. Oh, man, this court chaplain is so good. He is so good. Messalianism on the rise. No doubt about it. Let's take it all down. And the kid is here. The kid is finally... They walked all the way twice. First to give me to have an audience with me, and then the second time to actually bring the troops down. Wonderful. But they have made it, you know, I can't fault them. They have done it. Oh, their troops are trash. Good thing I helped them. You know, I'm not saying I did this, but I kind of did this. You know, all I care about is that the Al-Husayni dynasty is weakened. We don't necessarily need to hold Jerusalem, although I am, of course, as I said earlier, hoping for a pact with this kid. Because if we did get this sort of pact with them, we would be tremendously powerful. Hey, that's not what I meant to do there. There you go. Wonderful. Let's take him out again. Let's go for Jerusalem, actually. You know what? Why wouldn't you? If you're already here, you might as well go for Jerusalem itself. I really just hope that I can convert him. I highly doubt it. Oh, is he zealous? Probably, right? We should still be allies. Oh, he's not even zealous. Interesting. And I still can't betroth you. Yeah, okay. Well, okay. You know, if that's what it is. And we were the ones to take Jerusalem. Never forget. Oh, he's just converted another dude. Very good, though. Good job. Seriously. Oh, and they just engaged in a fight. 100%, it's over. I mean, it's over. Fight is over. Take them all, of course. Don't like... There you go. I fulfilled the ambition. Wait, really? Children's Crusade. Against all odds, the children of Christ have succeeded in their unlikely quest to reconquer Jerusalem. Hosts of archangels with shining armor and flaming swords have been reported to have descended upon the walls of the holy city during the final battle, smiting the infidels, turning the defenders' weapons into rust and melting their eyes out. Albrecht now rules over the kingdom of heaven, and few doubt that it was through divine intervention that he was put there. I always believed in him. You want to call it believe that I carried him on the throne, so be it. Ah, I'm angry. I can't marry. I can't. I need to betroth. I need to stop this. Stop it immediately. I will. Oh, you don't want this? What do you mean? I'm not in prison. Why can't I send this out? Oh, does he just get a wife? Did I just break this betrothal for no reason? Anyway, come north again. With him here. Why is this? So why did I do this? Why do I believe that this is better? Look at him. He has no true relationship to anything going on in Europe. And that is favorable. That is favorable without a doubt. Above actual crusaders coming in. We know that the Pope had this in mind. The Pope, you know, those messages reached even us that the Pope wanted to go for a holy journey to Jerusalem. And now we have somebody here that trusts us. That we, you know, we made him believe that we are his friends. And as such. And now he's saying, no, are you crazy? Oh, but you say yes to this, you know what? Absolutely. Renewed jihad. Well. Yeah, they're gonna get mad now, I can tell you that much. All the holy orders and everything, but there you go. You're now married. Wonderful, and he does have a bloodline. Angelic blood of Albrecht. Inspired by the Holy Ghost, Conungr Albrecht managed to lead a successful crusade to free Jerusalem from the infidels when he was merely a child. Absolutely wonderful. She might be inbred, hey, but Ovzana is a good match, okay? You hear me? You hear me, buddy? And now we have an alliance with Jerusalem. He's not of our faith, but he might be of our faith in the nearby future. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I think it all paid off. Kaiser Adelphius' gamble in favor of a child paid off exactly the way he needed to pay off for nobody to bat an eye. And what just occurred? And I need you to go back and do this again. Wait, I hold land over there? Excuse me? Wait, what? And then I... It's when? Interesting. Oh, because he, the Tabriz dude, died. I understand. And you obviously hate me. You know what? Now I see it. Batav should be under you. I'm not a fool, I swear. Isn't it beautiful? But I need you to do something about this. You might be cynical, but, you know, hey. Provoke something of some of this. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. In the next episode, I think that we are going to be looking at Kaiser Adelphius facing his approaching death, and with that, the approaching doom. We will have to talk to the Honorable Martyrs. Let's see what we can do about that, and what we can do with that society just in general. Thank you so much for tuning in today. In the next episode, we will again go a bit more into domestic policies and politics, especially now that we hold, at least in theory, Antioch. Thank you so much. And I will see you later, alligator.